All right, my amazing artist, today you will be making a collage. What is a collage, you ask? Collage is a piece of art made by gluing different pieces onto a surface. We will also be using Posca markers to add our lines and designs, like this. Our first step is that we will need to cut geometric and organic shapes out of our construction paper, just like I did here. We see hearts, we see triangles, squiggles, all sorts of geometric and organic shapes. After I've added all of my shapes, I added squiggles and lines and designs with the Posca pens. We are not coloring in the shapes, we are only doing our lines and designs with the Posca pens. We need our 9x12 black construction paper for our background so we have plenty of space. We will also be using our scissors and glue today. So make sure we have our scissor and glue box for our correct table. I have the red tables. There should be 4 scissors and 4 glue sticks. If we're missing any glue sticks or they're dried out, we have plenty more on our supply shelf. So just go ahead and check your glue sticks, make sure they're good, because you will be using those to glue the construction paper onto the background. I recommend arranging your paper pieces on your background first before you glue them down. You can just cut random shapes. You can use pencils to draw the shapes and cut them out. Remember, we want to see a variety of geometric ones like the triangles, circles, squares, and organic shapes like wiggly, squiggly things like the snake-like shapes that we saw in Reggie Laurent's work, stuff like that. We are using glue that dries clear, so it's a-okay if you have lots of extra glue on your background to help get your shapes stuck on there. It will dry completely clear when our piece is all done. If you need to cut a few extra pieces to fill in empty spots, go ahead and do so. We want to make sure that we are filling up our whole paper while leaving some space in between our shapes. But we don't want big, gigantic gaps, so make sure we're thinking about our paper and using our space wisely. Remember, it's very important when you're using the Posca pens, never shake them with the cap off or we could splatter paint all over and that would not be good. We are using these to add lines and designs on top of our shapes and in between the shapes on our paper. Make sure the glue is dry in the spaces that you're using the pen or it will clog up the tip of the paint pen. So I recommend doing the designs on top of the shapes first. That way any glue on your background has time to dry before you go in and add your designs in between the shapes. I'm just going to speed up this process so you can see what it looks like when I am all done. And when you are finished, you will have a beautiful abstract collage inspired by Reggie Laurent.